I told you he'd be back when I sold him. Sian Bolger is now the under-23s assistant manager for Salford City. He's a club legend, well, technically a club icon, and he's actually been here for a year, but let's get to take about it. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 4th episode of the FM21 Salford in the Prem Save, where today we are facing Southampton and Leeds in 2 away fixtures in the Premier League season. And since last time, we haven't done too bad. Up and down form, and I think these 2 games against Burnley really sum up how we are doing at the moment. We can win a game 4-0, but then we can lose the next game against the exact same club away from home 5-0. So yeah, it's definitely been a roller coaster ride, but I think we're coming out the other side pretty positively. We've played all of these games since last time, coming away with a win against West Brom in the Carabao Cup. Obviously, we're now out of that competition. We lost to Manchester United 2-0. That is still a very respectable result. Beat West Brom, lost to Bournemouth 3-0, then beat Burnley 4-0 and lost to them 5-0. So it's actually very much up and down. But I think overall we're doing a wee bit better than we would have expected. I would have liked to have competed a wee bit better against this Bournemouth side. But Southampton and Leeds are both sides below us in the table, so we will have to find out if we really do have a problem with away games if we can't win either one of these games today. If you are enjoying the series so far, make sure that you do subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of the future content. Like this video. Could we please get 6 likes on this episode? That would be awesome to keep the run going. And without any further ado, I don't feel like I have anything else to talk about. We're going to jump into the first game of the episode against Southampton, who are down in 17th place in comparison to us down up in 10th place. So technically speaking, we should be winning this game pretty easily. This is the squad that we're going with today. Gassama, Voigt is in there, Parry, Wijnaldum, Hunt, Galbraith, Patty, Fish, Braithwaite, and Boyd and Vasquez in between the sticks. He has officially become our number 1 now. He is playing a lot better than much ever did in the Premier League, and his stats are really starting to improve with his training. He should be on double intensity because his workload is quite light. That shows how in-depth of a micromanager I am. Voigt has been playing alright, but it's more the fact that none of our left wingers have really been shining. But I do quite like the stats that he brings to the table, and I think he's worth giving a crack in there, especially for a game where we aren't sure what the result is going to be. But apart from that, it's a pretty full-strength squad. Wijnaldum has actually been doing terribly. You can see a 6.41 rating, so we've been playing simple a lot instead of him, but he's coming back into the squad today. He's our club captain. I'll give him a chance, and I'm hoping that he really improves his form for this match. But it is all about who we are facing, because it is years and years in the future now. I actually have no idea how far in the future it is, but it's a while. And the Southampton side will definitely be different. As I say that, Ward-Prowse is still taking the free kicks for them, but we can see Cousins, the player from Bayern Munich. We can also see Cagliari, the former West Ham striker from Argentina. Ward-Prowse is now a right wing back. Okay, wasn't expecting that. And Lafont, a couple of other players. I think that's the left back that Liverpool just signed. They do have a solid squad. I'd argue that it's probably just as good as ours, if not better. So it'll be interesting to see who comes away with all 3 points, or even if it comes away as a draw at the end of this game. But for now, we do have the first opportunity I'm actually going to focus on, because I kind of just ignore that first one. But that's all right. There's another one I can talk about now, and it is looking like it could go our way as Voigt finds a bit of a cul-de-sac there. He had to really run into a couple of players, but we still have the ball. Wijnaldum plays it into Gassama. If that went in, that would have been too comedic, because Lafont has just been like, oh, is that going in? No, it's not. That's good. That's good. Oh, okay, I've looked away to do a comedic commentary thing, and they've scored. So I have no idea how that's happened. Was that a corner? I think it was. We've conceded a few corners. No, it's another free kick, and this time it does come off. To be fair, there's a great ball in. There's a very good header. And we are unlucky to be a goal down, but they definitely have had the better of the opportunities, despite the fact that their XG is lower than ours. I don't know if you can consider that chance that we had a real, threatening chance. But obviously, there's stuff we haven't seen, so we'll have to find out if we come away with the opportunity here, as Patty does put in a fine tackle. Don't think we're going to get the ball back, though, as they're looking to whip a ball in. They do play it back. Now they whip it in. We head it out, though. And surely that wasn't the highlight. It could be our counter-attack now, as Voigt is trying to go past players. He goes for a shot very, very far out. Don't know if I would have done that personally. To be fair, I don't know if I would have kept the ball for as long as he did personally, so I can't really say much now, can I? But I'm not hugely disheartened by the performance so far, because statistically, apparently we're playing quite well, but I think they are the better quality side, so when they have those opportunities, they will be more likely to finish them, whereas we, kind of need to take the chances that we do get. But we have a world-class striker up top in the form of Gassama, and he's on 8 goals this season for the Premier League, and he is second top goal scorer, so surely he's going to be able to finish one today, as Voigt is on the ball. Wijnaldum, Gassama, he's not offside. I was not even slightly getting excited about that, but I'm more excited about the fact that Wijnaldum, see, I just switched between them. Why, it just doesn't matter. I hear you ask why. That was a terrible joke. But I was pretty certain he was offside, but I'm more happy about the fact that Wijnaldum has gotten an assist, because that is going to do wonders for his form if his rating actually improves in this game. Is they going to show us a replay? Yeah, they are. They are going to show us the lines. That's okay. I've seen one be called offside for that, but I will take it. I'm not complaining at all. 1-1 on the scoreline, and we've had more shots than them, a higher XG. You have to say we've probably been just as good as them in this match, but as I said before, they probably are the better of the two sides, so if they come away with an opportunity, it's probably going to find its way into the back of the net. We are going to bring Voigt off, despite the fact that he's actually having a pretty solid day at the office. I'd like to bring Edgehill into the squad, though, to give him a run around, show what he can do in the Premier League. He hasn't been insane, he hasn't been terrible by any stretch of the imagination, though, so it's good to give him some more experience. We're going to make our final substitution, and it's going to be Greg to come on for Fish, and with the last 10 minutes, I would take a draw here, especially considering the fact they're standing over another free kick. This one, they try and play short, and I think this is our counter-attacking opportunity, as Hunt has absolutely used Gassama as a decoy. He's going for it, and the shot doesn't quite have the same quality of his run. Oh, that was brilliant. I think Gassama was expecting the pass to go to him, but Hunt's just like, nah, I've got this, trust me on this. 88th minute now, and they have another free kick. How many free kicks do we want to give away to them? But we've collected it again, and this could be a counter-attacking opportunity, although we have kind of let them regroup, so they're, I wouldn't consider it a counter-attack. This is more than 6 seconds, but I certainly wouldn't call this a counter-attack. But we have gotten it past a couple of players now when Edgehill, the substitute, is trying to find a ball into the mixer. He finds it. He also finds the goalkeeper's arms, but we get it straight back. Boyd to play it forward back into Edgehill. Surely he can do a better ball this time. He finds Hunt on the edge of the area, back to Patty, and we're knocking it around with quite a bit of confidence. And Edgehill has now put it into the back of the net with only a few minutes to go, only stoppage time to go. And that was a genius substitution from me. I think that's Edgehill's first goal in the Premier League as well. He scored in the Carabao Cup, and now he scored in the Premier League. Great to see our youngster from years and years ago. If you've been watching the series all the way from the start, and you know when we brought in Edgehill, please let me know down in the comment section below. What nationality was he? I want you guys to tell me. And with only 2 minutes to go, the stoppage time is over. We have come away with a 2-1 win away from home. And that was a hard-fought battle, but I think we deserved it in the end. Oh, well done, lads. That is brilliant. And that's just my tactical genius coming out there. And some good ratings all round as well. But the player of the match goes to Edgehill coming off the bench. I will take that. He will definitely be starting the next game. And I'm hoping that we'll get the exact same result as we face Leeds. I mean, we beat them in the Carabao Cup away from home, so surely we can do it in the Premier League as well. I do feel slightly bad for Southampton now. We've knocked them down into the relegation zone. I mean, not bad enough to actually, want to have not won the game. I'm happy about that, but I feel slightly bad. We're now up in 9th place, versing Leeds, who I think have now dropped down into 15th place as well, and it's not actually game day. I hate it when the fixtures come up, and it's not actually time for the game yet. There we go. Manchester United draw with Chelsea. There's some additional information that we'll never value in life, because this is a fictional save where nothing is actually happening in real life because we're that far ahead. This is the squad that we're going with today. I'm actually going to bring Clarkson in for Galbraith, because Galbraith has been pretty average rating wise. I don't think he's performed badly. It's just his ratings are always terrible, so I mean, I guess that means he's not really performing great. We're bringing in Edgehill after scoring that winner in this game. And this game, the last game, I hope he scores the winner in this game, though. That would be a pretty good back-to-back winner type situation. Winner, chicken dinner. Looking at the lead side here, I don't recognise any names apart from Calvin Phillips and Diallo, but let's all be honest here, my football knowledge is much worse than most of yours, so yeah, let's all be honest here, there's probably some good players in there that I'm not realising, but we can take a bit of a look here. No, Mazzoli, I think he was in one of my saves back in the day, so there's two people I know. First chance of the game, looks like it could be coming our way, and Edgehill almost heads it into the back of the net. But I'm not going to lie, I hate that camera angle. You can't see anything. It's like, I couldn't come up with a good analogy in time, to be honest. I was thinking on the spot, but I couldn't get it on my toes, and yeah, I'll try and have pre-thought of analogies for the future. It could be a counter-attacking opportunity for Leeds. Well, it could have been, but they stupidly just headed it forwards and we picked up the ball. Now Parry's on the ball, moving it inside, playing it to Hunt, back to Clarkson, back over to Parry, who's marching forward, trying to find some space for a shot. I knew he was going to do that. I swear whenever Parry cuts inside, I should just not have him as an inside forward, because he just cuts inside and misses the shot. But when he's actually gets the ball and he's already inside, like over this sort of area, and just shoots straight away, he's really good. But when he is out on the wing, cuts inside and tries to curl it, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's consistently bad, but at least he's consistent. Hunt whipping in another ball from the corner here. It comes out to Gassama, into Patty, and I think he has hit the woodwork there, the crossbar, and it's not found its way into the back of the net. That's the important thing, I guess. But at half-time, it's 0-0, and it could be either side's game, but our XG is slightly higher than theirs, so I'm going to tell them I'm happy with the performance so far. Again, the kind of situation that we had in the Southampton match, they're probably better than us, so if they do get an opportunity, they are likely to score it, so we need to make sure that we do take ours. We have had quite a few opportunities, but we finally take one. Fish, one of the most unlikely men to have scored, gets a header straight out to him, hits it on the volley, and it goes top corner. The goalkeeper is... Yeah, no, it's not even the goalkeeper's fault. No goalkeeper has good enough reflexes, but it does seem like he's kind of cowering in self-pity there, trying to dodge it. So I wouldn't be thrilled if I was the Leeds manager, but I'm the Salford manager, so I'm pretty happy with the whole situation, to be honest. 20-ish minutes to go in this game, and I'm going to make my first substitution. It is going to be Wijnaldum to come off for Simple, and we're going to also bring on... We're going to take off Parry and bring on the German left winger that isn't called Voigt, the one who I can't pronounce his name. You can see what I'm doing. I'm sure you all have eyes. To the deaf people that are watching my channel or listening to my channel, welcome. I appreciate you coming along. I imagine there is no deaf people watching this channel. I mean, blind people. I was saying deaf, wasn't I? I was saying deaf. That's terrible. Is that bad? Is that like cultural appropriation but with disabled people? I think that's bad. I apologise. I shouldn't have done that. Greg coming on now. We're bringing Clarkson off and we're not bringing Galbraith on. I know, sending him a real message here. And we've got another opportunity as it is headed down to the German man that I don't know how to pronounce his name. He loses it though. Kind of falls to the ground pretty pathetically. And it is now an attacking opportunity for Leeds. Surely that man's offside. He's not. Ryan Kent comes over the other side of the pitch and scores a goal. Okay, well, we're not really going to get to see the line because it's so far out of the picture. But he's so far ahead of everyone. I find it difficult to believe he was onside there. We're gonna watch it again because I think there is going to be a replay with the line. But there's not. So apparently it's not even up for debate. I can't see it. So I can't really argue it. But I find it hard to believe that he was onside. I'm just putting it out there. Greg is going to move up into... It's where that always happens. It's so mentally draining doing this. In the middle, there we go. Go into positive mentality. Try and get this win in the last few minutes. I mean, a draw is fine here. 4 points from 2 games is not a bad result, but we do deserve the win. We've come away with the draw though, and sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles at the end of the day. I'm still happy with the performance, even though we came away with a point and it was a late equaliser. It's still a good performance, and at the end of the episode, we have moved up the table into 9th place. To be honest, if we don't move down the table in each episode, I'm going to take that as a win, because we have no right to be up in 9th place. But we are on 17 points for 12 games. Only need another 23 points to secure promotion. I mean, promotion? Safety. Because normally, the 40 kind of region is enough to get yourself saved. Either Kev ratio, I think they call it, well, Lelujo calls it, 38 points, and you're normally about and around the safe area. Actually, let's take a look at that, just to see how many points previously it took. So that time it was 31 would have been fine, 33, 34, that time it was 40, then it was 34, 31 again. So yeah, somewhere between 35ish to 40 should definitely secure ourselves safe in the league, but we can't get settled too quickly because we have a lot of football to play left in the year, although we have started it a lot better than I thought we had. It's happened, so clearly not expecting. Yeah, I meant to say have. You get what I mean. Thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to getting 400 subscribers now. Currently, as I'm recording it, we're on 350. I hope that we are on a higher amount than that, because this video is coming out in like a week and a half's time. So if we don't gain a subscriber in that time, I'll be severely disappointed. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. Like this video if you have enjoyed it, and I will see you all later.